Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to get the AET app on your phone. This is going to be something that will come in handy once you're out in the field, maybe working with a fair animal or on a fair project. It's super simple and easy to put your journal entries in. So let's go ahead and get started. First, if you have an iPhone, you will click on your browser of choice. I like to use Safari. Next, you will type in the website theaet.com. Android users, you would do the same at this point. Just type in the AET.com. You should be brought to a mobile looking screen for AET that looks like this. And then what you will do if you are an iPhone user is you will click at the bottom menu, the square with an arrow, and you will scroll up until you see the button Add to Home Screen. If you are an Android user, you will click on the menu button or at the top right, and then you will click Add to Home Screen as well. Once you click on that, it will give you the option to name your app. I just left it as the AET. Thought that was good enough. You might want to name it Record Book or something like that to help you remember. Next, you press Add, and it will appear on your home screen here. I accidentally have two, so it will show up as many times as you bookmark it. So if we click on it, you can now log in. So I'm going to log in as a student and show you a few things. Our chapter number is MT0010. Your username should be your first initial and your last name, and the first initial should be capitalized and the first letter of your last name should be capitalized. I'm going to use a fake account I made for a person named John Doe. Your password should be the same as your username. So just go ahead and type it in again, unless you've changed it. Some people have opted to change their password. If you can't remember it, just let me know and I can reset it for you. Now you'll see your dashboard. You can change your profile, look at your calendar, add in FFA experiences, like if you go to FFA camp or something like that this summer. You can look at your portfolio, you can add in ag classes, or you can add in SAE activities. I want to focus on SAE activities. So when we click there, you can see any of your SAEs that you already have created. If you want to create a new one, you do have the option to do that here, but I would recommend setting up your SAE on your actual desktop computer or your Chromebook because I think it works a little bit better when you're first setting them up. After you have them set up, if you want to input records for your market steer, let's say I want to enter in a journal entry, I would just click on that SAE, and it would take me to a screen that looks like this. What you would do then is choose what action you want to take. So they are very simplified in this view, which is all right. If you want a more detailed option window, go on to your Chromebook or computer, but when we're out in the field, we might not have the luxury of that, so I just want to do it quickly here. The first one is recording your time. That would be like recording you taking your sheep on a walk. That would be maybe you working with your steer on setting up correctly. The next one is record cash expenses. So that would be buying feed, buying a new halter, anything like that would be a cash expense. And cash income would be any money you received for that animal at fair. So we won't actually probably use the cash income for a while. I want to just record my time, and so I would click that button. And it will bring me to my journal entry page. And then if I want to add one, I press new journal entry, and then I can enter in something that I did with my market steer. So it will automatically put in the day that it is. Today's the 22nd when I'm recording this. I can type in what I want to type in. So I could say walked steer and practiced setting feet. Okay. Let's say I did that for 1 hour and 30 minutes. You would just type that in there. And then if Mr. Stanley or myself were out there for an SAE visit, you would just select one of our names. If it was just an everyday activity that you did, obviously we wouldn't be out there, so you can just say none. You go to the next step, and then you would select which pathway it falls under. Since I was working with my steer, it would be under animal systems, and then you can choose something that fits an objective that fits what you did. So I'm going to just look through and pick one of these. Sure, we did this one. Okay, and then if you have any photos of you working with your animal, you can quickly upload them right away onto your profile, which is awesome because then when you go to print it, it will include all of those photos, and it's really great for you to look back on in years to come. After you have added a photo, which obviously I don't have a picture of John Doe with the steer since John Doe's made up, I'll just skip that part. I will click add entry, and now you can see it in my journal right here. It says, I worked for 1.5 hours demonstrating management techniques that ensure animal welfare by walking my steer and practicing setting his feet. So there you have it.